It's time to review Alucard, Dracula's son from the Castlevania TV series on Netflix by Diamond Select. Let's do this. Hey guys, me host Superstar, thank you very much for tuning in. Look what I got! It's Alucard from Dracula. I love the name Alucard. It is literally just Dracula spelled backwards. I love it. This is the son of Dracula, and it's from the Netflix television series. I really like this figure. I did pick it up from Forbidden Planet in Middlesbrough, guys. And I went over to see my brother at the weekend, and we always call into Forbidden Planet, and I had to pick this up. I'm a big fan of the television series, as well as the games and things. I've been playing the game since I was a kid, originally on the NES or the SNES? It was on one of the two, and then obviously that continued to like Game Boy and 3DS, and then it's been on Xbox, PlayStation. They did some fancy remakes. It's been a long-standing series that I've always enjoyed playing. I think, Mirror of Fate was one of my favourites. The television series is very cool. I've watched season 1. I've just got season 2 to finish now as well. But yeah, I'm a big fan of the series, so I'm glad we're seeing some awesome Dracula figures coming out from the Castlevania series. We already know that in wave 2 of these figures, we're going to see a Dracula, so I'm excited about that. But guys, if you want to pick these up for yourself, you can grab this, like I said, from the Forbidden Planet company. And these are also on Amazon. Right, let's go down to the desk cam so you guys can take a closer look at the awesome packaging for this figure. So guys, here is the packaging for this figure. It looks pretty awesome. As you can see, it cost me $29.99. And this was from Forbidden Planet in Middlesbrough. You can see that he's got 2 alternate heads there, one of which has got the fangs on and stuff, which is pretty cool. I'll probably be using this head more. I like that one. And you see he's got his swords and things, so that looks pretty cool. There's a nice product shot of Dracula from Netflix's TV series right there, along with the Diamond Select logo and the name of the figure, which is Alucard. It's a collector's action figure, and they've got the Castlevania logo up top there for ages 8 and up, apparently. If we turn it to the side, you also get a very nice product shot, again with that Castlevania logo. And if we turn it to the back, you can see the other figures in the range, as well as a nice write-up about this figure. Alucard, the son of Dracula, woken from his long slumber when he is needed most. He finds himself drawn into the battle for survival of Europe, a region that has brought doom upon itself by taking away the one thing its greatest monster loved. If you haven't seen the Netflix TV series, then please check it out. You can also get Cipher and Trevor as a part of the series as well. I'm going to be doing the review of Trevor in a couple of days, so stay tuned for that as well. And we already know that from New York Toy Fair that Dracula is coming as a part of Wave 2, so that'll probably be the next figure in the line that I'll review, as I'm not too fond of some of the other side characters from the show. But I do like this one, I do like Trevor, and I definitely will be picking up Dracula. So guys, let's go back to the main cam and pop this guy out of the packaging. Alright guys, let's break him out of the packaging. Let's do this. Like I said, guys, you guys were very, when I did the vote the other day about what figures you want to see next, you guys were very adamant that you wanted the Dracula figures next, the Castlevania figures. So that's why I've gone ahead and done those pretty snippy for you, because I know you guys seem to want to see them. So I will be doing Call of Duty's Ghost next, in the next video from McFarlane's Toys, and then I'll be back towards the end of the week, or the weekend, with Trevor Beaumont as well, from this series, so you'll have both figures reviewed quite quickly for you. Again, I probably won't pick up many of the other side characters from this series. It's not a line I'm going to collect every single figure from, but I am definitely going to get Dracula, like I said, so stay tuned for the Dracula review. That should be coming out apparently around April time, is what they've mentioned online. Not sure what that's going to mean for the UK, whether the UK will see them at a similar time. Might be able to pick it up hopefully on Amazon pretty quick. If not, I'm sure I'll be back over Easter seeing my brother in Middlesbrough, and I'll check the Forbidden Planet out again. It's quite a big Forbidden Planet down there. They have everything in stock. What is happening? So many crappy little rope ties. As well, guys, help me out. I haven't watched The Witcher yet on Netflix. Should I spend time and watch The Witcher? Is it worth watching? I'm a big fan of the games, and I'm frightened the television series with Mark Hamill is going to ruin my enjoyment of the game. I don't know. I'm not sold on Mark Hamill playing The Witcher. I'm really not. Am I wrong? Should I give it a chance? Let me know in the comments, guys. They've just got all these hands to get out now as well. Look how many hands come with this Dracula. This is insane. Sorry, Alucard. Alucard. But it's Dracula, it is. Spelled backwards. Alucard was actually one of the names Dracula went by in like the original black and white movies when he went to England and stuff. He actually called himself Alucard in the, so I think that's probably where that comes from. Right, I've got all the hands out now. So many different hands come with this figure, it's insane. Awesome, look how he looks, guys. He looks awesome. Yeah. Oof. Right, guys, let's get him stood up and let's head on down to the desk cam to give you guys an up-close personal look at this figure, and we'll take a look at its articulation and stuff all on the desk cam. So let's do this. Alright, guys, here is Alucard, like I said, out of the packaging. He looks pretty sick. I'm really liking this figure. It looks really nice. So the arms do lift up at this top hinge here, which you can see. They also rotate at the bicep there. It's also got a single hinge bicep, it just kind of just slides into place there. Not too fond of that elbow joint, but it does what it needs to do. It wraps around and stuff. It's kind of a hidden ball joint. It's alright though, it's not my favourite. There's also rotation out of that forearm as well, and there's a rotation there in the hand ball joints, so you can rotate that around. He's got a very long, nice plastic cape as well, which does hinder the articulation a little bit, but you can kind of crunch him forwards a little bit on that ab crunch there with a little bit and move it around a little bit. There is also waist... Oh no, there's no waist swivel actually on that one. There is a top thigh cut though at these thighs here, as you can see. There is double hinge elbows, and the boots do have a cut as well. The feet are on rocker and pivot and things, so you can rotate those around. And obviously his legs will lift out pretty far. So not bad articulation, not the best. I think the upper body articulation is a little bit dire compared to what we're used to these days. I'm trying to keep everything in frame for you. But yeah, the head as well looks up and down. I'm not too fond of this head sculpt. I'm not the biggest fan of it. It's just too... That's not a vampire, is it? That's not Dracula's son. So let's pop that head off and pop on the other one. Whoops. You see that just pops off, and you can just pop the other one straight in. And there he is. Yeah, that secondary head sculpt's so much nicer. Do you not agree? I can't let you do it, father. I love that opening scene in the first episode where Dracula vows to kill all of humanity, and he's like, no, I can't let you do that, father. So the hands as well do just pop in and out of place. We've got multiple different hands to hold different weapons. So I'm going to go ahead and remove this hand here, and we're going to pop in this one. Very long pegs on these, which is nice. They do just slot back into place very nicely. So from that, whoop, because he has got his big sword here. So that's a very nice looking blade. Very thin, very long. I'm going to place that in his hand. Why is that not wrapping around? Don't know why that's not wrapping around into the hand, but you know, there you go. So he can have his very long sword on. And he's also lots of other hands, like open palm hands, sort of gesturing hands. There's so many different variants of hands that came with this figure, it's insane. The other sort of open palm hand there. And then of course with the fisticuffs that he had on originally. some other grabby, gestury hands, all different sizes for the different blades. Because you have this version of the blade, and then you also have this version of the blade. I'm not sure why they gave us two versions. I think it would have been better if this piece here would have been hollow all the way through, and you could have just slid it on top of the blade. I think that would have been nice. This is itself is quite bendable plastic, so it doesn't look as straight, which annoys me. So I wish it just slid over the top of the old one. That would have been nice. But either way, yeah, that's very heavy as well. But yeah, either way, it's a nice weapon, nice accessory. But I do prefer the standard sword. Yeah, he looks badass. What do you guys think on this one? Are you a fan of Alucard? Let me know in the comments down below. Let's go back to the main cam though, guys, and finish off today's video. You know, people always ask me how do these figures compare to others from other lines. So here is Alucard stood next to Captain Britain from the Marvel Legends series, which is about 6 inches in height, meaning that Alucard is about 7. McFarlane's line are usually a bit taller, so let's pop in Bloodshot here, and yeah, he's about the right height. So McFarlane's toys are the tallest to go with these figures, I would say. Marvel Legends definitely don't scale, so you couldn't use the Dracula with your Marvel Legends, sadly. That was going to be my plan. But you could post the Dracula that's coming out opposite Batman, maybe, or something like that. From the McFarlane's lines. The McFarlane's line are a little bit taller. Again, here's another Marvel Legends figure, just for comparison purposes. Then again, Dracula would be taller than a regular human, I always think, so maybe it might work, I don't know. What are your thoughts on the scaling of this figure series? Do you like the 7 inches in height, which seems to be the new standard? McFarlane's have got 7 inches of height. So do Diamond Select. You know, is Hasbro going to have to up their game a little bit, maybe change theirs? Let me know in the comments. I also just want to give you a little bit more of a closer look here at that face sculpt. Like I said, it is a very nice face sculpt. It's definitely my favourite out of the two. I'm liking the fact that you can see his small little fangs there as well. And just the expression's more animated than on the first head sculpt. Again, as well, the paint apps on this figure are beautiful. There's next to no paint defects on this at all. It just looks spot on. Even the hair and stuff, it looks like it's wavy and it's not just static, like that one big piece. The only issue I do have with paint issues and stuff is on the head itself. These can easily be sanded down and then repainted, should you wish. But yeah, from the front you can barely even tell. It's such a cool figure. I can't wait to do some action figure photography with it. And I believe McFarlane's or Diamond Select will probably give us a Witcher figure before long, and I think he would look cool opposite that figure, maybe if it's in a stylized look. And we have got the Lord of the Rings figures coming out at the end of this year, so it'd be cool to see how these fare and look opposite them. For all your mad, crazy crossovers that people want to do. But guys, what are your thoughts on this figure? Let me know in the comments below. So guys, what are your thoughts on this figure? Let me know in the comments down below. If you enjoyed today's review, then please make sure you smash that subscribe button. Subscribing really supports us, it really helps us out and helps us to keep making awesome videos like this. Like I said, if you enjoyed today's review, hitting that like button as well would also support us. We do have a giveaway coming at 30,000 followers, as well as at 25,000 followers, which is going to be a worldwide giveaway that anyone can enter, but you've got to be a subscriber to be in it to win it. So make sure you are a subscriber, and at 25,000 giveaway, we will be doing a gift card giveaway, like I said, and then there's a big giveaway, which is a sponsored giveaway, which is going to be massive at 30,000 following. So please make sure you are following along so you don't miss out on these awesome figure reviews and competitions going forward. So guys, thank you very much for watching. As always, I'm your host, Super Sorrel, and I'll see you in the next video. May the Force be with you.